Hey Nerdlings, here are 10 little things that I love. One, when my favorite YouTubers release a music video, oh my gosh, I cannot even tell you the bliss that just takes over my brain parts when Peter Hollins or the Piano Guys, they're my favorite, when they release a new music video. It's always so pretty, and no matter what kind of day I'm having, that always just kind of lifts me up just a little bit. I actually started playing the cello because of the Piano Guys though. Because they're like a piano and a cello guy, if you don't know. Please look them up. They're great. I'll link to it or something, please. I'll link to my favorite music video. I don't know which one that is yet, but I will binge watch them and I will give you the best one, promise. Numero dos, when I spell a difficult word correctly on the first try without looking it up. I am not a good speller. I love English, I love the English language. English is my forte. That's the best category on my ACT score. It's like a 33. I can't spell. I spell better in Spanish than I do in English because my teacher would not go through and recount words that we spelled wrong. So I just had to learn how to spell them right. It's a lot easier in Spanish though, because if it sounds like that word, that's probably how you spell it. But in English, we have all these dumb mixes of like Spanish and French and all this other jazz because America's the great melting pot. And English, I guess, is too. Some words that give me trouble sometimes, and I don't know why. Appropriate, business, and a number of other words that I can't think of right now. Number 3, baking makes me so happy. Cookies seem to be popular among my coworkers. Whenever one of them has a birthday, I will make them my special chocolate chip cookies, special family recipe. My mom uses it, my grandma uses it, I use it. It sounded like the Force Awakens trailer. I made it when my flight for ROTC went and visited a nursing home. That was a mix of white baking chips and chocolate chips, and they really liked them. Unfortunately, I had way too many for the people that we went to go see, so I told my cadets they could have some, and one guy who was from a different flight took like 8 and ate all of them. We love him anyway. My grandma taught me how to bake when I was really little. We started working on box mixes and worked our way all up to like lemon meringue pie. It's full of fun memories that I've shared with my grandma and my mom over the years. My sisters kind of like to bake, but not quite as much as me. Cuatro, or 4 if you don't speak Spanish because you're uncultured. Rain. I love rain. Oh my word. I love the sound of rain, I love the smell of rain, I love the sound, again, I will say that twice. I listen to it when I sleep, even in the middle of summer, if it's raining and we have the air conditioning on, I do not care. I will open the window and let all of that humidity come in because I don't care. I love rain. I love how it looks. I like the way pavement looks when it's raining. I love looking at street lamps, the light from street lamps. Like it's light coming from heaven and water makes it do that and it's pretty. Number 5, I love the lack of acne on my face. Yeah, it's the irony because there's a pimple there and I have some dirty skin. I try to clean my skin as much as possible without drying it out, but I was kind of a zit magnet when I was in middle school and it was really embarrassing. It was because I had bangs, and so this whole area up here was just covered in acne and it was bad. Now that I'm a little bit older and like mostly out of that phase, the grease phase, where you sweat and it looks like you've dunked your head into a deep fryer. I have much less acne now than I did. Plus I'm less stressed out than I was in middle school. I think senior year was rough. but less stress means less acne, so I'll take it. Number 6, I love sunsets. This is so dramatic, this sounds like an eHarmony profile. But I do love them. I don't know how often you guys just go out and sit on your porch and look at sunsets, but it's awesome. I love driving through the country and watching sunsets set over a field of wheat or corn or whatever happens to be growing because I live in Iowa. And oh my word. I love watching sunlight stream through the clouds, and it's kind of like the lamp thing from earlier. It's just so beautiful. I love the oranges and the yellows and the pinks and the reds and, you know, the purple all around it. I love watching the moon kind of rise with it, and just that last little bit of sun going over the horizon and sinking. Oh, it's so pretty. Number 7, cheese and coffee. I have to put these at the same level because there's always gonna be a new one for me to try, and coffee gets me going for whatever I need to do during the day, and cheese is just, oh man, cheese. I love goat brie. No, it's sheep brie. There's this lady at the farmer's market here who makes cheese out of goat and sheep milk because there's a lot less cream in it, which is why it has a lot less lactose in it, according to her. So if you're lactose intolerant, like there's still some in it, of course, so you need to be careful, especially if you're super sensitive, but it doesn't have quite as much in it, so it won't bother you as much. Her daughter's lactose intolerant, so that's why she started this business, so her daughter could have cheese. But cheese, oh my word. My favorite cheese is Gouda. Gouda is Gouda. But brie, extra sharp cheddar. I'm talking like aged for a very, very long time. Age it or I'm not interested. I mean, just kidding. I'll eat the Fairway cheese. It's passable. Parmesan that you can just shave right off the block. Yes, that's the good stuff. Dubliner's okay. That's my friend's favorite kind of cheese, but I've had it once and it's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't like go crazy for it like Gouda. And then there's coffee. So much coffee. I love coffee. I'm not addicted to caffeine, I promise. I rarely have more than 1 cup of coffee a day. Nobody else in my family seems to like coffee, so I don't have to share. Yeah, that's those 2. We're almost done, guys. 8, trying new things. This is the best thing that you can do for yourself. One of the best things you can do for yourself. I can't claim that it's the best because there are other things on my list that I haven't made yet that are the best, in fact. I just love trying new things because okay, I've said this before, there's always something new to do. There's always something new under the sun to try. I will not knock pretty much anything until I've tried it. Like there's a few things that I have held off limits to myself because no. But like trying an escape room, awesome. My mom and I made it out. We did one in Omaha and it was great. Escape Omaha, this is a shout out. That was so much fun. Trying new foods. My family is not terribly adventurous and I'm not sure what exactly got me started on trying new food, but I don't know, I love doing it. I will order purposely the weirdest, grossest sounding thing on the menu. You said, what? You got beef tongue? Put it on my plate. Chop it up and put it in my tacos. You never know when you're gonna find your favorite thing, so that thing that you're scared of that you don't wanna do, just do it. Just give it a try. You might really, 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 really like it. And then you don't have to wonder, you know, when you're 95 years old and you're too old to do that thing, you know, what if I had done that? What if I really liked it? Just do it, try it. You will be more rounded as a person for it. Number 9, finishing a video. Okay, I love making videos. I love putting effort into it, even though sometimes they seem really lazy. But sometimes I don't have all the equipment. Like right now, I still don't have a microphone, which is why it sounds a little wonky. I'm gonna try to get rid of as much echo as I can. But I love on Premiere clicking export and then just watching it load very slowly. for a really long time. It takes longer to upload it to YouTube than it does to actually export it from the system. There's just a certain sense of accomplishment, like you're sending your kid off to college. I mean, I suppose there's a little bit that's rewarding about having people watch your videos, but I am more excited about, you know, the feeling that I have that when I've accomplished something, I finished something for the day, and I'm done and is ready to go. 10. I love beautiful cinematography. There's a lot of movies that I haven't seen because they have other stuff in them that I'm not interested in because it's inappropriate. But they have gorgeous cinematography. I really liked Inception by Christopher Nolan. I really like Christopher Nolan's style of cinematography. It's pretty and it communicates effectively what he wants the audience to see. And I think that's really lacking in a lot of movies that I've seen, especially Christian movies. Sorry, not sorry. If you want more information about the reason why I don't like Christian movies, go check out Say Goodnight Kevin. He's so funny and he makes really good points. Anyway, these are 10 things that I really, really love. And that is all I have.